Good morning. It is about 7:30 in the morning, Sunday. I've been out here for a good hour watching updates on permits and stuff like that. We just bought, well, we are in the middle of buying the 4 acres. Um, it has to be off grid if it didn't want it to be anyway, uh, unless we pay a lot of money for electric to get to our property. And we had to pay where we would have had to pay engineers just to come out just to see how much it would cost. And paying engineers is not something that I'm going to do for anything, unless it's for hooking up the solar, maybe. So we are waiting on the land. We looked up some solar stuff. They flew a drone. I might just do it myself because I was watching videos on that. That's how I learned anything. I'd rather learn from somebody else, so I watch YouTube. I still make mistakes on it, but whatever. I also learned about the flood permits, or the regulations, I guess. You have to, here in the last year and a half, I guess, the flood people of Cochise County, they're like, if you build, you have to make it a couple feet up. I don't know why, monsoon season, or they know something we don't. So yeah, that'd be cool. We're gonna have 2 sheds, 32 feet long, about 16 feet apart, and then I don't know what's in my throat, man. Then we'll have them connecting, making the living room, kitchen area. That's the vision. I thought I heard something, but it's gonna be awesome. I want to build it maybe 4 foot off the ground, and I need to see if that would make it really easy to topple over. But I know there's obvious ways to do that other than putting cinder blocks underneath the house, which I don't want to do that. I want it to look nice. You can do so much more under the house. You know, I have an imagination, so maybe not a garden or anything, but maybe you could grow something. Anyway, I am gonna need tips on irrigation because there's a slope going down a hill. There's a hill, then it's flatter, and then it goes down another slope, and then there's a big creek. So we're like in a corner of, there's a creek here, and then there's a creek here. They're both dry, but then you can see the San Pedro from where we're at too, so that it's like the end. So it's getting bigger and bigger, all the other water's collecting. So I know that there's a good way to use that to our advantage, not necessarily the creeks, but the slopes that we have. I can dig in various areas, trapping water, plants I can grow to stop the water runoff and have it seep into the ground. Also, the ground is really soft for Cochise County, desert in general, so I think that there could be good water there. We'll find out because we're going to get everything started. We have to move there in a year and a half, so we have to have well dug, solar, and house built, plumbing, electricity, everything. I have a couple friends that can help me with here and there. I don't want to ask anybody to do anything for free. I know people that can do it, that'll help me out and help me to do things properly to get it done faster. I do go to Cochise College. I will only work 2 days out of the week starting in May. Firefighter, if you couldn't tell already. If you see a mustache like this, you just gotta shave. Probably a firefighter. So follow along, man. It's gonna be wild. We're gonna be planting a lot of trees. I know people are gonna be like, you can't do that, but I have what is it, sycamore, I just ordered fig trees, which that's a good desert plant. I grew up with, my grandma had fig trees. That was the only distinct thing that I remember out of trees. I just want to have a lot of trees. So we're gonna have to do a lot of water collection and working with the land to help us out. Fig trees, what was I gonna say? Oh, pecan trees. I didn't get pecan trees, but that was just another thing that my grandma had. I grew up with my grandparents for half my childhood. So pecan trees and fig trees. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit pecan trees in there because I have a specific list of trees that I want. That could feed animals well. There's a lot of coyotes, a lot of. I found antlers out there, sheds, 2 of them. So definitely have to have some kind of way of keeping deer out from eating my figs, which will be difficult because fences, I'm not going to build a 12-foot fence. So yeah, there's so much more stuff that I could just keep going on and on. But if you have any questions, if you have any answers, and I know there's a lot of homestead off-grid out here. We have friends at church. Maybe they'll see this video that are completely off-grid. We think they built their solar. I was going to ask them that today. I think they did their solar themselves. I don't know that, but my wife said that it looks like it could have been done by them. I don't know if it's because it wasn't very good or what, but it works. We have sheep. We have 4 sheep right now. 2 I can't remember the name of. They're white. They're for milk. 2 of them are the black bellies, American black bellies. They're all real young, under a year old. So the black bellies are for meat. So yeah, if I know there's a lot of retired people here too, doing these things. So yeah, if y'all want to help out a younger generation, I don't want you to do things for me because this is learning process and we don't have any other choice but to be off grid, honestly. And that's what we want. We don't see any houses anywhere, and that was amazing. And I have some crazy stories, but I'm not going to share them right here now. But comment, follow along. See ya.